Joe Biden spoke today. And none of it was too groundbreaking, but I did think there was a spot in there that is so revealing about so much. This part.
Let's be clear. Vaccination requirements should not be another issue that divides us. That's why we continue to battle the misinformation that's out there. And companies and communities are stepping up as well to combat the misinformation. Southwest Airlines, at the head of the pilots union and its CEO, dismissed critics who claim vaccination mandates contributed to flight disruptions. School board members, religious leaders, and doctors across the country are fighting misinformation and educating people about the importance of vaccines. All of these efforts are going to help us continue moving the dial to eliminate this disease.
Very revealing. Why? A couple different reasons. The vaccines shouldn't be an issue that divides us. How these people talk, how they talk to you. Joe Biden is not a king. He's not a dictator. He's not a czar. He's not an emperor. He's the president. You understand, you do get that the president is not in charge of you, right? In the chain of command of your life, the president isn't in there. The president is not in charge of you. He is the chief executive. He runs the wars. He obviously enforces the laws. The president is not in charge of you. And the way he speaks, the way these people speak to you, shouldn't be an issue that divides us. We all know what he's saying there. If you just do what you're told, we wouldn't be arguing. Right? How many times have I told? Do I have to hit you again? You're going to do what you're told. Who do these people think they are? Who does this person think he is? That's one. And another thing, and this is a lot better than that one. I realize that was a little dark, but it's true. This part. He's nervous. That's a president who's nervous. You don't step up and give that little speech unless you're nervous. Mr. Producer, I want you to play it again one more time right here. I want you to listen to this. This is not a man who's ahead of the issue. This is not a man who thinks he's winning. This is a man who thinks he's losing. That's why he's given the, hey, it shouldn't divide us routine. There's a lot of misinformation. It's just a lot of misinformation. And look at my buddy, this CEO. He agrees with me. This is a man who's losing and he knows it.
Let's be clear. Vaccination requirements should not be another issue that divides us. That's why we continue to battle the misinformation that's out there. And companies and communities are stepping up as well to combat the misinformation. Southwest Airlines, at the head of the pilots union and its CEO, dismissed critics who claim vaccination mandates contributed to flight disruptions. School board members, religious leaders, and doctors across the country are fighting misinformation and educating people about the importance of vaccines. All of these efforts are going to help us continue moving the dial to eliminate this disease.
That's not a man who's winning. And why would he be so nervous? I mean, well, Jesse, why do you think he's on the defensive? Why would he be so nervous? Here's why. There is reality, and reality can't be avoided sometimes. Oh, I know they'll lie. They'll continue to lie. We'll cover all the lies, and we'll tell why they're lying. But the truth is, reality, sometimes it hits you across the face like a baseball bat, and you can't lie about that. You see, the average person in the United States, they're not you. Obviously, hey, we're thrilled so many people watched I'm Right. We're thrilled so many people watched the first. Our numbers are exploding, and it's awesome. But the political people in this country, 5%, 10% who watch what you watch, you sit down, you probably watch this show every night. Good for you. Obviously thrilled you're here. But the vast majority of Americans are not political people. They just don't have an interest in it. They don't. They go to work, kids go to school, get home, maybe turn on the game, maybe the news for 10 minutes. And again, I'm not pointing fingers. They're not bad people, have different interests. It's just not something they think is a priority. But those people, they still live life. They still go out and they fill up their car and they buy groceries and they buy Christmas gifts and they go shopping and they buy things. And when they start looking around and feeling pain, real pain when they go buy things, they're going to start asking questions like, why? And they're going to start asking questions like, who's to blame for all this? Inflation right now is up 5.4%. That's a 13-year high. Now, I went to community college, but if I do the math, 13 years, that means the last time it was this high was 2008. What else happened in 2008? The Biden administration, they may be full-blown communists, but they're not unaware that the pain is already here. People are feeling it at the gas pump, at the grocery store, at a lot of places, and they're aware more pain is coming. They're going to try this whole vaccine, unvaccinated thing. They're going to try to ride that horse until it bucks them, because reality means there's no escape for the Biden administration. Hey, thanks so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you liked what you saw, go ahead and like and subscribe. You heard me. Like it, subscribe. You'll get a lot more of it and a lot more of me.